2023-2024 season. This is the final championship table. And I waited until the promotion playoffs finished before starting this, because I wanted to be certain of who was going up to the Premier League. Now I'm not going to do League 1 and League 2. I thought about it, but I think I'm just going to do this one here. I'm going to do another video, and in that video I'll be covering the Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga, etc. That'll be a longer one, but I want to do individual videos specifically for the Premier League and for the championship. Also, my apologies for my messy desk here. I tried to tidy it up a little bit before I hit record, but this is not the most flattering camera angle. And one last little piece of housekeeping before we get started, but if you are watching this video, the first video on my second channel is now live. I'm hoping to be doing weekly uploads over there. They are not ASMR videos. It's still going to be a variety style of content like I do here, but without the constraints of trying to make something relaxing. I can, do a little bit more comedic things, a little bit more freeform. So I hope you'll check that out. I should have a link somewhere around the place. I'm definitely going to put up a community post. So, before we do our bottom of the table, our three clubs coming up to the championship next season, we have Portsmouth, we have Derby County, and we have Oxford United, who came in through the promotion playoffs. Now, speaking of Portsmouth, I have not continued my Portsmouth FIFA career. What happened with that? That EA anti-cheat issue broke all the mods. And by the time the mods updated and everything got fixed, it had been like over a month since I put up a video. So then I kinda got cagey, like, should I put one up talking about this? Is it too little too late? So if you want me to bring back the Portsmouth series, let me know. But okay. Bottom of the championship, our first relegation team, buried down here at the bottom of the league, only 27 points, a negative 52 goal differential, 30 goals. Is that right? No. It would be 23. My brain's so bad at math, I'm not good with negatives. Anyways, far, far worse than above them. This is a terrible goal differential. They have 5 wins, 12 draws, 29 losses, negative 52 goal differential. We have Rotherham United. And it's almost a shame that this club above them is also getting relegated. When just looking at the stats, they're clearly a tier above this club here. But with 9 wins, 18 draws, and only 19 losses, fewer losses than this club above them, and this club above them, fewer than many of these clubs above them actually. That is brutal. Negative 29 goal differential, 45 points. They can't feel good about no going down here. Huddersfield down. And our final relegation club, only 1 point shy of the club above them not getting relegated, which can't feel great. 13 wins, 11 draws, 22 losses, negative 15 goal differential, 50 points. We have Birmingham City. So those are your 3 relegation clubs: Birmingham City, Huddersfield Town, Rotherham United. And they're being replaced with Portsmouth, Derby County, and Oxford United. Our first safe club at 21st overall on the table, 13 wins, 12 draws, 21 losses, a negative 11 goal differential. We have one of my favorite team names in perhaps all of football. I always say it reminds me of like a luxury clothing brand or a luxury watchmaker or something. Plymouth Argyle. And just above them, actually a club that's lucky to have ended their last 6 games with a decent run of form, 4 wins and 2 draws. Perhaps saved them from relegation here at the end. 15 wins, 8 draws, 23 losses. They have a negative 24 goal differential, so quite a bit worse. I mean, worse even than the relegated Birmingham City. We have Sheffield Wednesday. And just above them, the same amount of points of 53, although their last 6. Not as impressive, but 10 goals better. 14 wins, 11 draws, 21 losses. We have got Blackburn Rovers. Just, these ones here. It's crazy because it feels like perhaps even up to about this point here, 14th. Maybe not 23rd and 24th because they're a bit worse than the pack. But it feels like any of these potentially could have been down here in this relegation spot. You can imagine there's a pretty contentious race down here as the season went along. Let me adjust my focus just a little bit to make that a little bit better. It's hard to tell on the small screen. I hope it's okay. Okay, 3 points better. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 clubs with 56 points here. The first of which at 18 with a negative 11 goal differential, 15 wins, 11 draws, 20 losses. That's crazy if you look. 15, 11, 20, negative 11, negative 11, 56 points. These two clubs nearly identical. But at 18th, we have is a QPR fan. He doesn't really have a good reason, it's just that they're the first ever club he managed in FIFA. And the club that was almost identical to them, nearly twins, but just above them barely, and 17th overall. They get it done there week in, week out, even if it's cold and rainy. Stoke City. Stoke City. 2 more 56-point clubs. But this one, 9 goals better, -2. A -2 goal differential. 16 wins, 8 draws, 22 losses. They had more losses here than the clubs below them, but again, it's all about the points. It's all about the points at 16th overall. Sunderland, right there at 16th, and finally, our final 56-point club. A 0 goal differential, better than a handful of these teams above them. 13 wins, 17 draws, 16 losses, 61 for, 61 against. We've got Watford. I was kind of hoping we would see Watford back in the Premier League here somewhat soon, but it's not looking like that'll be so. Same with this next team. This next team is a team I'd love to see back in the Premier League. They had 15 wins, 12 draws, 19 losses. -6 goal differential for 57 points, so I'm not sure if we will see them back in the Prem anytime soon, but I would love it if we did. At 14th overall. Swansea City there. 13th overall, -10 goal differential, but look at this. They won 5 of their last 6. So this team could have been down here even in the relegation spot. But they got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points out of a possible 18 points in their last 6 games. You take 15 points away from 59, you end up with 44? That puts them at 23rd overall. Just saying, this team really was kind of a phoenix at the end of the season. 16 wins, 11 draws, 19 losses. -10 goal differential. We've got the Lions. Millwall. That's not an away day you want to go to, you know what I'm saying? Now we have this team, they're looking like a Christmas tree over their last 6, red, green. 62 points, 19 wins, 5 draws, but 22 losses. Look at this. Needed more draws, but -17 goal differential all the way up here, 12th. Wild to see. Cardiff City, 12th. Okay. Another club on 62 points. Hold on, I need to make sure I have my right place here. Yes, okay, 62 points. But they have a +2 goal difference. Look at this, we go 0, -2, negative. Not a lot of season, but have you seen this league, really? The league of have-beens and have-nots. I don't know if I like that direction. I don't know if I like where the championship is turning into. You see, 97, 96, 90 points. You have these teams 90, 80 points, and then you have teams down here 27, 45. It feels like the championship's starting to turn to the Premier League a little bit. But anyways, 11, 17, 11, and 18, positive 2 goal differential. We've got Bristol City, 2 cities, 3 cities, 4 cities, 5 cities, lots of cities here in the championship, and we're definitely not done. There's plenty of cities to go. Finally, we break into the top 10, our first top 10 club here, 10th overall, but with a negative 11 goal differential. 63 points, 18 wins, 9 draws, 19 losses. 10th overall we have. This is a club whose name I love. Absolutely love. Preston North End. North End. North End of what? I'm not sure. I'm sure there is a north end of something. But look at this abysmal run of form over the last 6. 5 losses, 1 win. They're lucky to be in 10th place, to be honest with you. They're lucky. So many of these clubs down here are so bad compared to the upper echelon here. 9th overall, another, somehow even worse than Preston North End, but they finish above them 5 losses and a draw in their final 6 matches. 17 wins, 13 draws, 16 losses, but a positive 11 goal differential. Coventry City. Coventry City is 9th on the table. 8th. 20 wins, our first 20-win club. 9 draws, 17 losses. 3 wins, a loss, 2 draws, 69 points. 8th overall on the table. Middlesbrough. And now, our final mid-table team that did not either get promoted or get into the promotion playoffs, which is a shame because I wanted this team to have a higher finish. I have a soft spot for this club. But it's 7th overall with 19 wins, 13 draws, 14 losses. We have a positive 8 goal differential, 70 points. I thought after the transfer window they would at least be in here somewhere, but the Tigers from Hull City did not do it. I think my focus, we move it up a bit. Right there looks better. It's so hard to tell on my computer screen. Okay, our first promotion playoff spot, 6th place, 73 points. 21 wins, 10 draws, 15 losses, positive 15 goal differential. And I actually learned, doing my ancestry, this club is the part of England that the English side of my ancestry comes from. They come from this part, so I like to think that perhaps some of my ancestors supported this club, went to see matches, even though I personally don't really like them that much, but it's an interesting connection I have. But it's 6th. Norwich City, they're in the East Anglia region of England, and they are the biggest club in East Anglia. I couldn't really find any information on too many other clubs from that region really of any notable size, so I do wonder if like my great-great-great-great-grandfather was watching Norwich City matches or something. 5th place. 21 wins, 12 draws, 13 losses, a positive 23 goal differential, a huge jump up here. From 15 to 5th overall, we have another one of my favorite club names in all of football. I love this name. West Bromwich Albion. West Bromwich Albion. I think the word Albion always reminds me of the video game Fable. It's just such a fancy sounding name. Sounds like an estate. 4th overall, 12 points clear of 5th. Again, like I said, kind of getting into Premier League territory here. 26 wins, 9 draws, 11 losses. Positive 24 goal difference, only one better than West Bromwich Albion. Southampton. And then at 3rd overall, I thought they'd finish. I think I predicted them to finish here or here. But at 3rd overall, like they just really fell apart down the stretch. 4 losses in the last 6, only 1 win. Terrible way to end the season. But at 3rd on the table, 27 wins, 9 draws, 10 losses, positive 38 goal differential, the 2nd best goal differential in the league. Leeds United, I would have liked to see Leeds go up. I do have a soft spot for them. Now, we come to our 2 automatic promotion spots. This one is the big story of the season. Number 2 overall, I have to look up when they were last in the Premier League. This club has not been in the Premier League since 2002. I was 8 years old at the time. Many of you watching will not have been alive, which makes me feel very old. But I have never known this club in my entire adult sports watching life to be a top flight club, and now they are. And it's an amazing, amazing story. 28 wins, 12 draws, 6 losses. Positive 35 goal differential. We've got Ipswich Town. What an amazing story this is. Super happy for them and their supporters. I love seeing, these clubs that aren't yo-yo clubs get up, and after, what they being gone for, 2002, it's 2024, so they were gone for 22 years, and they've come back. It's such an amazing story, and a club I underrated. I think I said I thought they'd finish 3rd or 4th. Definitely underrated them a bit down the stretch, but as you see, 3 wins, 3 losses their last 6, but that goal goal differential, 48, 13 clear, and 10 cleared there, 97 points. 31 wins, 11 losses, only 4 draws. We've got Leicester City. They return to the Premier League. So who's our promoted clubs? Obviously Leicester. And obviously Ipswich. But here's our playoffs. And our final game is between Leeds United and Southampton. And Southampton wins 1-0, and they will be promoted to the Premier League. Obviously, I'm really happy for Southampton fans, but a part of me is a little bit bummed because with Portsmouth coming to the Championship next season, I thought it would be really exciting to have that South Coast derby happen multiple times. Next season, obviously, a really intense rivalry match between Portsmouth and Southampton, two fan bases that do not like each other. So we'll have to see if Southampton gets relegated next season, or if Portsmouth gets promoted next season. That could still theoretically happen, but at the earliest, we're going to have to wait another year, which is a little bit disappointing. The only thing I have to say about this is I hope we do not see a repeat of this season, where the 3 clubs that go up immediately come back down. I think if that happens 2 seasons in a row, the Premier League seriously has to start asking some questions and doing some soul searching. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're a supporter of any of these clubs, let me know how you felt your club's season went, or what you guys think of this final table. If you're happy with these results, if you're unhappy with these results, let me know why. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys.